So you're in your early 20s right now? Well, listen, I got some recommendations that I feel like all of y'all should be doing right now, right? I'm gonna just tell you off of my experience and my experience alone, right? So when I was in my 20s, right, I was hanging around people that I knew I shouldn't have been hanging around with. I was doing things I know I shouldn't have been doing. I was focusing on things I shouldn't have been focusing on, right? It was all about women, girls, going to do this, going to do that. I was hanging around people that were doing things that could have got me in trouble and I could have been in prison or jail right now, right? But I was never that person that did the bad things. I just hung around the people that did the bad things, and I just hung around people that were just not going to be successful. Those people that I used to hang around with, they are not doing nothing till this day. They're not successful. They're still in the same thing. They're doing the same thing. And I don't want you to make that same mistake. You know what I'm saying? So listen, when you in school, focus on the money. Go and get you a good job, right? Even if it ain't a good job, we just gotta build you up real quick, right? We gotta build your character up, right? So go and get you a job. Don't worry about no woman right now. Don't worry about no box. You probably worried about this girl. You got your homie right now on the side of you right now talking about, hey, listen, that girl right there, she been looking at you. She been eyeing you. Listen, ignore that. That's all a distraction right now. Focus on your money. Build your character up, because all of that is a distraction. You got that friend that's telling you every week, hey, yo, come over here. Let's smoke this weed. Call off of work. Hey, man, don't go to school today. Don't do that. That friend that's telling you not to do all this, they're slowing you down from being the person who you're supposed to be. All right? They're slowing you down from your success. You want to know why I know that? Because I've had friends like that. I've had friends that, I was trying to better myself, and since they weren't doing nothing that was bettering themselves, they wanted me to be just like them. They wanted me to be just like them. Now listen, it's okay to have those friends that ain't doing nothing with their life, They ain't doing nothing. But listen, you gotta have more control over yourself, right? And you can't let none of those people influence you. You gotta be the one in controlling this brain up here, controlling the boat, steering the ship, okay? I was able to understand how to bring myself out of that and not let that person influence me to where I can still get the things done. I can still have those bad friends that were not good for me, but I was still able to control what I do. They're not influencing me. Okay, so you got that job now, right? You got that job. It might not be the job you want, but it's the job you need at the moment, right? Because we got to build that character up, right? Let's say you get your check, right? When you get paid. Let's say you get paid $500 a week. You got to be willing to put away 20% of that, right? 20%. So you get $500. You put away $100, right? You put $100 away into savings, and you keep that going, okay? Because we gotta build your character. We gotta build a savings. We ain't worried about all the other distractions. We're worried about our future, right? So you wanna keep putting away money. Every time you get paid, you work that job as hard as you can. You build your way up until where you've been at that job for a minute. Now it's time, you get a raise. Then you start making more money, then you putting more money away, okay? Because you wanna put money away for your future. You wanna put money away because you don't wanna be broke. Let's be honest. Nobody wants to be broke, right? You wanna make sure you got that money put away just in case anything. You might need to go get some your teeth cleaned. You might need to go get something for your car, or you might be saving up for a car. You might just be needing that money for anything. You wanna have a savings, all right? I would say try to save at least $5,000 to $10,000 in your savings. That is a good amount of money to put away for anything in case of an emergency or anything. $5,000 to $10,000. But listen, aim for more, okay? Don't just be stuck at that. Aim for more. The reason I say save is because you guys listen right now. If you don't understand that feeling of when you can just go to the store and say, all right, I'm gonna get that. Oh, my car broke down. Okay, let me get that. That feeling is just so freaking good, okay? It's a good feeling to have. And we have to work towards that when you're in your 20s. You got to. I'm trying to be that big brother that's trying to put y'all on because, you got those people around you that ain't really, they really don't know, or they really ain't at that person, or they ain't got that mindset. You might be at that job you don't like, but you building your character up. And if you go on to school, do what you got to do to get in your career, work you a part-time job, save up, ignore the distractions. You're gonna have them friends that want you to go out to the club, go out to the little parties, to go to the little house party. Listen, it's all a distraction. Now listen, I know you got some of the people out there that can party, go to work, and go to school. Those are the people that they on their stuff. They steering their ship, all right? But for the people who can't do that, you know, or the people that's just partying and ain't doing nothing with their life, listen, man, we gotta be more productive, all right? Parties come later. Me personally, forget the parties. I'd rather be traveling the world, partying around the world, you know? And listen, I want y'all to do the same thing, right? I want y'all to do the same thing. So listen, the moral of the story and the moral of my message I'm trying to give to y'all in y'all 20s, listen, just work, be more productive, cut the distractions, cut the friends that ain't doing nothing with their life and they trying to put you in the same position as them. I just cut them off. I cut them off because I was just one of those dudes that I found that I was more successful when I wasn't around them, because they used to come up with things and I'd be like, dang, that sounds fun. I got a dream and I got somewhere I'm trying to go in my life. And them being a distraction was gonna slow me down, right? So listen, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys got any type of value out of this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Listen, I got more videos like this coming. JustBam, signing out.